My name's Naomi Hughes and I work for West Midlands Police as a resource allocator and dispatcher in the control room. I decided to join the police because I really do enjoy helping people. When you phone 999 or our local number, you'll speak to one of my colleagues who will take the details of the incident. I then prioritise as to how quickly we need to respond. So I really take pride in, if it's an immediate incident job, getting an officer there as soon as possible so that we can deal with it. I've always paid my taxes, national insurance. I've never had any kind of handouts, and I don't want that to be any different in my old age. The pension scheme was a way of putting aside for my future and not having to rely on friends, family or the government to pay for me when I'm older.
The government are introducing changes to the pensions. If you imagine pension contributions as a cake cut up into 60 pieces, we buy 1/60th every year that you're paying into that pension scheme. They're going to change that accrual rate to 1/65th or 1/80th. So even those people who won't see any pension increases, they're going to see a much smaller slice of their pension bought each year. Some people might not be paying any more, but they will certainly be getting less. Other people will be paying more and getting less. The changes from RPI to CPI have currently already been introduced. RPI contains house prices and CPI doesn't. That rate is a percentage rate is what they will increase your pension by each year as a pensioner. It will cost some people up to £119 per year. But it won't just cost them that. The gap will get bigger over time. They will lose more money year on year.
I'm going to end up paying an extra £33,210. I'll be working until I'm nearly 70. I work in a really high stressful environment and also I do shifts as well as part of my job. I struggle now and I'm only 27 years old. The life expectancy of shift workers does tend to be lower than people who work normal daytime work. I might not even make it to retirement.
There was a financial crisis. None of it was caused by a public sector worker sitting at their desk doing their work to the best of their ability. None of it was caused by, a hard-working CSO out on the streets trying to keep the public safe. Members of policing organisations throughout the West Midlands are being made redundant, and on top of that they've now come for their pensions. They'll have saved for their retirement, but it won't be enough to meet the demands of heating costs and increased food costs.
With everything going up, all the prices of fuel and the bills for the food and everything like that, it really could be the situation where I'm having to pick what I pay for and foregoing the rest. I'm planning on getting married soon. We've been doing all our arrangements for that. We've only just managed to scrape by now. If it had been after these changes next year, then we would have had to postpone the wedding. We can't even think about starting to plan a family or looking at that, because if we can't even afford to pay for ourselves, how would we ever be able to pay for a family? I'm not the one who took risks on the stock market and badly invested all our finances and got us into this mess, but I'm being asked to pay for it, not only with the threat of losing the job, but now with the pensions as well. I'm being told that I can't be comfortable in my old age because of a mistake that I didn't make, and I don't see how that's fair.